Hey everybody, it's been a minute. I haven't really recorded much because I just haven't felt like it, and because I'm not really setting any schedule for myself, I might just go a little bit without doing that. But I'm gonna try and do one at least like once a week or something. That way, I can keep a decent record of like my thoughts on things. Anyways, so Overwatch is back, I guess, which is pretty surprising since that game was dead for a while. I actually started playing it way back in like 2017. Holy shit, maybe 2017 or around there, right? It was definitely a lot more different than what I want to say edgier in the way that it was. I don't know. I feel like it was a bit more harsh and less corporatized than it is now, but Blizzard. It's not surprising. But Overwatch is back. I took a big break from it. I haven't really played since I want to say 21, and then I picked it up again December, maybe November of last year, because one of my friends was still playing and he wanted me to get on. He's like, "Oh, the game's actually good now. We can do stuff." And I tried it out, and honestly, it was quite enjoyable for me. I really liked the game, and I'm pretty surprised that like it's doing well at all, especially now, but in a good way. The game's definitely had a lot of changes. It's a lot more user-friendly now. It's a lot nicer to play. I think the community in general is also better now. People still take quick play way too seriously, but all in all, I think genuinely Blizzard has done a great job reviving a relatively dead game. So that's honestly cool. It's kind of nice to see games in general take like a win for once instead of just constant flop after constant flop. Like, I am very happy that something as soulless as High Guard got killed off, while Overwatch, even though it is still a bit soulless, it's still a little corporate, it's lost definitely some of its roots. It's back, and it's actually fun to play, and it's, enjoyable. So that's pretty cool. It's nice seeing good things happen. I'm really just making this video to kind of just not particularly say that, oh, Overwatch is back, hooray, but more like just talking about it in general and just happy a game that I played during my younger years. God, it hasn't been that long, but back, like, it has some nostalgia behind it is really what I'm trying to say, and a game that was fun for me for a bunch of years is kind of back, and it's back in a relatively good state. Don't get me wrong, definitely unbalanced as shit in some ways and could definitely use some changes, but honestly it's not pressing enough for me to care, and it's most definitely fun enough to carry my interest and make me actually want to play the game again. Especially with the new season that came out and all these new changes they have. I'm glad they've added a lot of characters. There's huge diversity in who you want to play. It still gets boring after like the 8th or 9th tank game in a row, but to be fair, I think any game would get boring after you do the same thing for 7 hours. Ignore the fact I'm playing Hypixel Skyblock in the background, that doesn't count. But yeah, Overwatch is back. I'm pretty happy. I hope if you're watching this and you're playing Overwatch that you're also having a good time with it. Isn't really a video being critical on anybody, just more so in general. I'm just happy a game is actually doing well, and it's going to be really fun to see what the little war that's going to happen between Marvel Rivals and Overwatch is, because I'm pretty sure both of the games are actually doing incredibly well right now, but Marvel Rivals, I'm pretty sure it's more because there's that whole drama that happened, rather than the game actually being particularly good right now. And for Overwatch, the fact a new season came out, so obviously a bunch of people are flocking back to the game. And the cool thing is, I think it is actually holding interest. If everyone looks at Steam charts, I'm not going to pull it up on video because honestly I don't care, and you have a brain, you have fingers, and you can do it yourself if you're really interested. It's doing really well. I'm pretty sure it hit all-time like new peak last weekend, so that's really cool. So yeah, if you have a computer that can run Overwatch, which is pretty much any computer since forever, the game runs out of potato, surprisingly, and looks great. I'd suggest you try it out. Go grab some friends, or if you don't have any, hop into a quick play and go for it. It's a lot of fun, and definitely it's kind of worth playing before anything else happens to the game, and kind of just seeing like, wow, this is when the game really came back. And I'm really happy it never died. It really hurts watching a game just kind of slowly wither away and people just like talking about it less and less and it just not playing. I am saying that while I'm in a game that has like a slowly dying player base, because not really that many people are interested in a game that is 4 times grindier than WoW. And yes, I mean that seriously. It takes about 80 hours to get to maybe mid-game in WoW. It takes over 300 plus to get to mid-game and above in Skyblock. So it is really cool to just see games like do well and come back. Kind of gives me the same feeling of what happened to Fortnite. Fortnite was really dead, especially I want to say end of chapter 2. Basically, no one played it. and I was kind of afraid the game was gonna die off, and I was like, should I sell my account? Should I do this? And ultimately, I decided against it because I'm like, the game might come back. Game might come back. Game might be good. Game was pretty good for a while. I played Fortnite. I played it when it was great. There was a bunch of seasons in a row that were all fun. Don't really play it much anymore, but kind of the same thing happened with Overwatch. Similarly, had a whole new season, changed everything. A lot of people got back on, which is really cool, and I love to see it. So anyways, this was kind of a more hopeful video, me talking about fun stuff rather than me being like, what is happening on Twitch? Is it cooked? I'm not making fun of anyone in particular when I say that, but it's good. All right, I hope everyone is who's listening and I guess watching, if you're really interested in Skyblock, enjoyed the video and have a great day. Have a good one.